Follow,
like,
comment,
subscribe. Welcome back to We Could Care Less.
the podcast where we talk about things we probably should care less about, but we don't.
I'm Veronica.
And I'm Erin.
We have so much to cover, but before we do, I just want to throw out there that I have a very fun segment idea.
Yes, tell them.
So I would just love it if you guys would email us your stories about a situationship that's ghosted you. Do you have questions you need answered? That is what we are here for. Send us an email. Tell us the whole backstory. Our email is in our bio on all social media platforms. So I would love to hear the backstory. I want to hear everything, and give me their number and I will give them a buzz and I will call them up and I will ask them all of the questions that your heart is desiring. I just think that that'd be really funny. Maybe we could have like a little prank call aspect to it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, you guys deserve to know what happened.
I want to get those answers for you, besties.
If anyone were to do this, it's Veronica.
I need you guys to email us, though. So you let us know. I'm hoping maybe in the next couple weeks we can start it up.
Yeah.
I just need some juicy ones to really spice things up, I guess. I don't know. Keep us updated, though. You let us know. Comment down below.
Comment down below.
Comment. I forgot about that.
Me too.
Comment.
Subscribe.
Remember, do we do that as our opener?
Yeah, like we were literally like, wait.
Do we do that?
Does that kind of cook?
We genuinely thought that'd be a great opener.
Ooh.
And you know what? It still would be. That's
would.
all I'm going to say.
Somebody take it.
Somebody
It's genius.
steal that idea. That's so good.
Finish each other's sentences, more like finish each other's words.
We are just like, we live inside of each other's brains.
Heads.
This goes.
I had a 50-50 shot there.
You really did. And I took the out-of-pocket route. Man, this close. This close. I should have thought about that one.
Prove the point there, but
Should have thought about that one. Okay, y'all.
anyway.
So we left off at Vanderpump Villa.
We are preparing for the arrival of DadTok.
And I feel like we left off at a very fun point. Because from here on, I feel like shit gets so crazy. Like,
yeah.
what did we
Tense.
just watch?
Tense.
Like, so I don't know about you guys, but the way Erin and I do it, because we have a podcast about a reality show, is we watch these episodes in chunks, week by week, just so that it doesn't mess with our brains, right? And watching our reactions to certain people in the first 3 episodes versus these next 4 to the reunion episodes.
It's actually kind of a tough watch back.
It is. Opinions have been had and opinions were changed.
Yeah.
Opinions were changed.
Looking back at the people that we were like, can't help but like them.
We had to put a disclaimer on our videos. Let's jump in.
Yep, DadTok is coming, and so are Stassi and Bo's sister. This is like, right, we see them arrive for a little bit before we see the Love Overboard girls, right?
Yes, yep, and they're both named Georgie in Georgia. Sorry, so don't get confused.
Yeah.
So Stassi's sister is Georgie. Bo's sister is Georgia. Okay.
Yes.
Don't get confused.
I will get confused.
Nope, but you're not allowed. It's not allowed.
I will not along.
I will clarify every time,
And
don't
act
worry.
like-
You ask me, I will clarify. Okay.
I wrote, the Hannah and Marciano ordeal continues to poison the vibes. We know what's going on with Hannah and Marciano. We will probably glaze over a lot of that in this. I mean, I'm sure we will go off on a few tangents because we're passionately heated about it. But
You know what? There's a lot of just redundant ass behavior that goes on throughout this that involves Marciano and Hannah. So I think it's good that we give a heads up that, hey, maybe we won't be going into detail about every single thing because it's the
exhausting.
Same fight over and over.
It's the same way we felt about talking about Taylor and Dakota when we were doing Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yes.
Lisa announces that DadTok will be having a gentleman's feast.
And I can't with them masculating it. They said, we need to make this masculine, a gentleman's feast. That's why I had to put that in there. Okay, we get it. They're dads, they're men.
Yep, they're dads, they're men.
They're men. Nobody was questioning it. How about we have a ladies'
This is
feast
guys' night
for
out.
them?
Guys' weekend.
This is
for the bros.
The bro weekend, dude. This is our bro time. So we can, like, all make out in private together.
Correct.
I can't.
Let's go to Marciano and Beau.
Playing pickleball
They're
together.
playing pickleball, and they just need to connect because Marciano's really stressed.
And he's like, Beau will have the right words to say. They're really pushing Beau as this family man.
And they really need to plant Beau as much as they can, so that we
So that
want to
we-
watch the show. We'll watch
the
show.
Your freaking show, you guys.
We will watch the fucking show.
I just really loved Beau in this moment. I
Yeah.
think he really is. I get that they're pushing for this because Beau really is
Beau
that
is funny.
guy
I
that's
get
like,
why they gave him a show.
Yes, for sure. And I'm glad him and Stassi balance each other out pretty well.
Yeah.
I will say. But yeah, so then Beau just gives him his honest opinion. And he's like, so why did you lie about having sex with Jesse then? Like, to him, it's the same in our brains, where it just doesn't make sense. Why did you lie about having sex with Jesse? That makes no sense at all.
And he basically says it's for, like, likes and fame, but then also it's because Demi and Sheena
told him to. I think that's allegedly malarkey, right?
It
I
seems
think
so weird at this
that
point.
is so... And the way that when he asked that to Marciano got all like, oh, well, it's like, if you didn't get so fidgety about it, I probably would have been more inclined to believe you.
I find it very fishy.
Very sus, very sus.
Yeah, when Beau kind of let him and he was like, what, was it for, like, likes and fame, blah, 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 and Marciano was like, yeah. Like, wait, where did that reason come from?
You've literally never said that before today.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just covering his ass because he really respects Beau or something.
It seems so bizarre.
I thought that was so strange as well. Like,
Yep.
what?
All right, so we see Stassi's newly divorced sister pop in. They had to
Georgie.
toss that in, I think, just to be like, she might hook up with somebody.
Here, and you know what? It might come back to the new show that she's going to be on
very
in Los
true.
Angeles. Like, she could bring one of these guys back there.
I wrote Jordan jump scare. He's was that you? And then you wrote he's so scary.
He's so scary.
I wrote thank God the Horrington brothers are here.
And you know
when
what?
they stepped out of the car, I was like, okay. We didn't get a lot of them, which was a shame.
Yes. And I noticed that. They really did not add much to the show.
Which Dakota must have been, like, it must have been Jordan and Dakota.
Or, like, maybe all the good shots of Chase and Mason, which I love that we haven't said their names until now, because we've just been calling them the Horrington
brothers. My kings.
But I wonder if all their good moments were interactions with Dakota, too. So they just had to, like, scrap them. Because, I don't know, I feel like it was really dry and, like, really... Yeah. It felt like something was missing.
And then it was all Jordan.
Yes, and I did not... And Zach, it's like nobody... This is exactly what the fans don't want to see.
Nobody wants Zach.
This is what the fans don't want
Absolutely nobody wants Zach.
I don't want Zach, I want Jordan.
Okay, so then we see Jordan explain the situation badly. Things aren't perfect with Jesse and I.
Clearly. I literally had to put clearly. You don't freaking say. I'm sorry, Jordan. You don't freaking say.
Marciano.
Okay.
In front of the fountain waiting.
So dramatic. And he's like about to go talk to Jordan. He knows what's coming for him.
It is like the scene in Hamilton where like Hamilton knows that the bullet is coming towards him.
So freaking dramatic.
Feels like slow motion. Like he knows he's
pockets.
walking to his death.
Hands in pockets, looking out onto the water, like literally.
Come on, buddy.
And okay, then he goes, Marciano is like, I didn't know my choices would affect so many people.
Okay.
Marciano, what?
Let's grow up a little bit with that one.
Let's think about that. So then he tells us in the same talking head, oh, I have to tell Jordan the truth. Okay, what's the truth then? Why are you acting like you haven't been telling him the truth?
I was so confused.
I don't understand. Are you saying that there's more? He's like teasing us.
Because the story that Jordan just told us is what I thought
happened.
Is what Marciano is telling us.
Also telling us.
That they kissed and it was an emotional affair.
Yep.
And that's that.
They were talking about the Demi stuff. That's what they were talking about. Him being truthful over
Yes.
how he needs to tell the truth. Bro, okay, also, I don't like that he said that they kissed when she kissed him on the cheek. I'm sorry, am I, like, underreacting to that? I mean, they've talked about it in past episodes.
Oh, gotcha.
Where Marciano and Demi have kissed, right? And I think they bring it up in here.
Yeah, they talk about it later.
Yes. But
that's the kiss they're talking about?
Yes, at least, unless there's something that we didn't see that was off camera.
That's so weird.
Marciano, comment down below. Let us know if it was off camera and we just didn't see.
The way I, like, kiss my friends on the cheek all the time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why is that not weird to me? I don't know. Anyways. So then Stassi is greeting, you know, the guys and stuff, and she's like, congratulations on just having the biggest show in America. That's awesome. And Jordan's just standing there like, yeah.
I know.
I have the biggest show in America.
Yeah,
like,
I did that.
Like, badge of honor. And
it's
you know,
because of me,
like,
DadTok.
I'm the creator of DadTok, too.
Yeah, I'm the
founder of DadTok.
That's me.
And so, yeah, I just really wish that she would not have done that. And Lisa is like, okay, Marciano, it's time. She's like, it's time for you to talk to Jordan. Jordan and Marciano sit down and talk. And I'm just so excited to get into this.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan is like, okay, you could have come and talked to me. It's been 11 months.
He also blames Marciano for their $100,000 in therapy.
Can we talk about that? What the frick? $100,000.
Yeah, what insurance do you guys have? That's insane.
I'm sorry.
I don't even think like, if you have insurance covered in, their marriage of 5 years, if you had weekly therapy, I don't think it would come to $100,000.
You know what I was thinking is they're counting all of the relationship therapy retreats that they've paid for. You know damn freaking well they're putting that in there too, and those things are probably like $20,000 each or something.
If you are married 5 years
and you need
all of that, if you've spent that much money in it,
it's doomed.
Spend the money on the divorce and find happiness somewhere else. He then is like, I gotta tell you the truth, right? And this is it, about that Sheena and Demi were telling me that, like, Jessie is just playing with my heart. She's telling me that she has these feelings for me and she's playing me. And so I decided to double cross her and help Demi by saying that she slept with me, right? That's what he's saying.
Yes.
Is his truth.
Yes. And then Jordan's
ego specifically cannot handle the fact that Jessie might have been, like, emotionally attached, invested in this man.
To Marciano. And he's like, you know, I actually think that... Because, oh my God, I'm sorry. I need to think of exactly what he said because it was just so... Like, he wanted Marciano to feel so small in that moment.
Yeah. She told me she was only doing that because of her issues with me or something.
Yeah, and it was like, she just wanted to get back at me so bad or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't want anything to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he said it. He's like, she didn't want anything to do with you. It had everything to do about me and how she wanted to get back at me.
Which, we've already passed this part, but, this kind of, I feel like she acts really different with Jordan, like, maybe villainizes Marciano a lot more than she actually thinks, because when Jordan got there and FaceTimed Jessie, which, by the way, Jordan was, like, so eager to, like, make her feel jealous.
Yeah, we're about to go down to the bar.
Yeah, like...
with the girls.
Yeah, some of the girls I talked to.
I think this is later. I don't think we've gotten to this point
Has
yet.
he not FaceTimed her yet?
No, because I remember
because
making
he
notes
calls
about it last
after
night.
the conversation.
Yeah, so we still have yet to... So we probably have notes there, too.
Okay, yeah, I was like, that was kind of a juicy spot to just scooch by.
Marciano is like, yeah, she played me like a fiddle. I cannot.
Yeah, Demi played me like a fiddle.
And so then now he's like asking, it's like, let's move on from my relationship and talk about you and Demi. It's like, Jordan, why even bring that up? And then the way that he made it such a big deal, like, you need to call Brent. What's his name, Brent? Brett. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I can't even remember his name.
He asked Marciano if Demi and him kissed. Yes. And then he says that they said, I love you on camera. Like, Marciano's like, I said I love you on camera. And then we see the flashbacks of it on camera. And it is, like, platonic. It is like how...
on the cheek.
And same with the I love you.
I love you. Love you too.
Love you too. Like, that is how leave my house.
I would say, and like literally. That's why I don't understand.
So this...
Unless there was something we didn't see that they are like hinting towards.
But this feels more to me like how Marciano, we've kind of seen or speculated that he is trying to manipulate the storyline this year.
Yes.
And so I wonder if going into it, he knew that he had on camera, a kiss and saying I love you to Demi. And so he knew he could say this and have it be true.
That is crazy.
But it really is like up to speculation.
Major exaggeration.
But there will still be people out there that are like, they kissed.
Yeah.
They definitely said I love you.
Exactly. It's on camera.
So I think it's kind of fishy that he had that like planned out. Like, we said it on camera.
Yeah.
And he's been all seasons going up to people and saying, you've been doing good on camera today.
How fucking weird is that?
Why did he say that again here?
Yeah.
It's just, what are these planned lines?
Like, he seems to be plotting in advance. This is a premeditated event here with Marciano.
Yeah. Yeah. Then he's like...
Hannah and Dom and like Chef Anthony are all eavesdropping on this conversation.
And Hannah's getting her heart broken.
She's literally just like, what the fuck? Because now she thinks that Demi and Marciano said I love you when they literally got sent home that same year because they were fighting with each other because they were lovers quarreling, basically.
Oh yeah, then Jordan is like set on, well, then you need to call Brett.
And you need to tell him what happened. He's sleeping.
Not Marciano's job.
Since when is that Marciano? And I
this
love that
concept
Marciano
of like that's a man's job. Be a man.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's their marriage. If she's gonna lie, that freaking sucks. He's gonna see this episode. Like, they've definitely discussed it
100 times.
Jordan has the most crazed eyes I've ever seen.
And he's like, crazy eyes.
Is that?
Guys, you want to hear something that has changed my life forever? Something that's changed my life forever. I heard a psychologist say that the only time that your eyelids ever go above your irises is when you're like scared or like startled or you're like looking out at night, like something like that, right? That's the only time your eyelids go over your irises. So if somebody ever comes up to you or like you ever see somebody and they're just not doing anything and their eyelids are above their irises, it usually means that they are like
in
a psychopath sort of, like, or in like a psychotic state. Isn't that crazy?
That's scary.
Yeah.
So then Jordan stands down about how this is a chance for DadTok to stand on their own 2 feet.
Oh my god.
This is time for his boys.
This is time for the Ferda, bro. Ferda freaking boys, bro. That's
because for the past 2 years it has been about their wives.
It's time for it to be about the men boys. Again. Let's get the boys
This is time
back.
for them. It's like a business, right?
Yeah.
It's time for them to build their brands.
Build it back better, whatever the freaking term was. That's what I'm saying. They said, we need to one-up our wives. We're done living in their shadows. We are men.
We are men.
We need a gentleman's dinner.
We need a gentleman's feast.
A gentleman's feast.
A gentleman's feast so that we can stand on our own 2 feet.
I'm sorry to disrespect you like that, Dad.
For the boys.
Gentleman's feast. How dare I? Ferda.
I wrote, I've never been more scared in my entire life. I believe the devil is inside of either of these bodies. They're the same. Like, I definitely think Marciano came out the bigger man in this situation.
For sure. And I did like how he was just like, I can't, like, he has to be submissive in that situation. Which is, like, what he should do. I don't know.
I will say, I think they both are so calculated and manipulating.
Yes.
Like, Jordan came in like, these are the lines I have to be tough. And Marciano was like, these are the lines I have to look like the victim who got his heart broken because I thought I was in love and didn't know I was tearing apart a family.
That's so
and so it just seems like they both had their roles that they were going to play ready.
Scripted.
And they came in and they did that. And then it was a constant watching them kind of calculate how to make their story balance what the other person's story was happening.
Yes.
And then when it finally...
like, overlapped.
Yes.
You know?
They were like, okay, I could kind of work with you on that one to make my story bend. And then when it finally couldn't, like, connect, Jordan couldn't be civil anymore.
That's so funny you say that. Yes, because then he just, like, escalates.
Yeah.
To raging, basically.
And that's why I say Marciano was the bigger person, because at least he didn't, like, rage quit the situation.
No, like, he was very, I don't know, like, as respectful as he could be, I guess.
But it definitely just felt like I could see the math working between both of their eyes the entire time.
That's so funny. Like, just ping pong back and forth. Like, they're not responding to each other. It's more like they're both trying to get their point across, you know? Then, everyone starts mingling and drinking together. This is when
Jordan goes and calls Jesse. And yeah, he's laying on thick.
Because everyone's downstairs at the bar.
Everyone's downstairs at the bar. She asked about the lip filler. Jordan says, yeah, he looks like a bitch.
He looks like a fucking bitch, dude. Jesse looked so hot.
Yeah, Jesse looked really good. That's gotta be tough for him.
Yeah.
Chase and Dakota talked to Marciano.
And I love that they cut out Dakota. Like, you only saw his back.
And you listened to him talk.
But you didn't see him.
And so it was like B-roll of Jesse and
Chase
and Jordan on the phone, and then Chase kind of listening.
Yeah.
And anything but showing his face.
Yeah.
But basically Marciano, like, brings up the Demi situation and brings up that Jordan was just, like, really upset that he wouldn't talk to Brett.
Yeah.
And Dakota and Zach don't really have anything to say.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when Jordan and Jesse are on the phone, he says to her, God, who else have I been talking to? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she's like, any girls? And he's like,
oh, gosh.
Hannah. He brought up Hannah. Oh, there's Hannah. And he's like, oh, God, yeah. And who else have I been talking to?
Bookmark it.
Bookmark it.
Bookmark it, dude.
Bookmark it. Holy shit.
Bookmark that shit. Oh,
yeah, because he did. He said, well, there's Hannah.
That's tea. Wait, that's crazy.
And then down at the bar, we see Chase and Georgie kiss. And they're, like, kissing.
They're kissing. So this is Stassi's sister.
Oh, wait, this isn't the bar. This is the hot tub, huh?
This is, yeah. So now everyone is out in the hot tub. Well, no. This is actually still in the bar, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm sorry. We are now in the hot tub.
Yes, because I remember, because our next note is Chase and Meredith kiss.
And then Chase bruises on her ass.
Zach, yes. Because Zach tells Chase, like, I dare you to kiss the other redhead.
Yes, in this hot tub.
Yes. And so he does that, and then he gets up to spank her. And yes, I noticed when she got up, she had... Meredith already had some potentially bruises, some little love marks.
On her ass already.
On the hippish area.
Unless she fell on her ass and has a crazy bruise or something.
So I was trying to think, would that have been, what was his name, James or whatever? The challenge guy?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe. It would line up.
Yeah.
Bruises take, like, friggin' what, 2
Because she didn't hook up with a bachelor guy, right?
I don't think so.
No, because it was only Alyssa.
Guy.
Only Alyssa hooked up with a bachelor guy.
Yes.
The other person she would have hooked up with would have been the challenge guy. So, woof.
Fake.
Hot stuff, girlfriend. I'm glad. It honestly seemed like Chase noticed and was a little bit gentle.
I saw that.
Did you see him go like...
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait, so what dapping up? Oh, afterwards.
Yeah.
All the guys being like,
yeah, when Chase, like, made out with her. Yeah, like, yeah.
Fucking nice.
We cut to Sage and Tyler talking, and Sage is clearly like, I miss you. And the entire time they're having this conversation, we see Tyler walk in, take his shirt off. They have a discussion about him taking her back. And she's, like, on the bed looking at him the entire time. This is, like, just a sassy little note of fun, for sure. But then he gets her back, and then he puts his shirt back on, and they hug.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, is that the strategy?
Is that more respectable?
You said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hook her with my abs.
And then now he's like a fish in the wild, or like a peacock.
Yeah, a peacock.
You know, he's, like, showing... Peacocking. Yep. Yeah.
She won't be able to resist.
Oh my god.
And he's, like, leaning up against the wall. And then she's just like, yeah, you know what? I haven't been able to stop thinking about ya.
Yep. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't expect anything less from Tyler,
So?
honestly.
Just something I noticed.
So Hannah and Marciano are talking.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just kind of like, they do this a lot where they just talk shit with each other.
Yeah.
You know? And
Big enablers.
But then I feel like she also called him out because this is the first time they've talked since she overheard his conversation with Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And so now she's like, you're saying you love so many girls, like Demi, Jessie, me, all at the same time. Like, what's going on? And then, like, you know, they're just kind of ranting. I don't know where that goes. I guess I didn't take another note of it. But obviously, it's redundant, so it doesn't freaking matter where it goes.
But that's the thing. It's like, even when they have a conversation that's real about their relationship, it's not going to go anywhere.
It doesn't change a single thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it doesn't even, that's probably why I didn't even take note of what happens there.
Yes.
So then they also call Hagen fake as fuck. Like, they're just like, he's a fake ass bitch.
The hate for Hagen is crazy.
It's because they're jealous. Like, literally, he's just a ray of sunshine and they are fucking miserable.
Yeah. He's just having fun doing his job and staying out of trouble, like, and they can't process that.
They literally ruined that experience for him, I feel like.
The last half,
the last half. You guys are fucking bitches, dude. Hagen is not the fake ass bitch. You are. So then Lisa and Marciano talk. She asks how it goes or how it went with Jordan.
They begin talking, and then we go to, because they have to do this artfully, right?
Yes, exactly. Like, where it's all kind of playing out at the same time.
And so we hear the Marciano talk to Lisa about Jordan's discussion with him, and then we go to Jordan crying to Stassi about the situation, the fake cries that he said Marciano was giving him. Stassi brings up that she can, like, kind of tell that he's manipulating the situation, but, like, isn't super sure. And then we cut back to Marciano and Lisa, and Marciano goes, and you know what, like, Jordan was literally in my shoes. I thought he'd be sympathetic.
And that's when she's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he goes, well, Jessie was married before, and Jordan was the other man. And Lisa's just like, what?
Because if you guys didn't know, Jessie was freaking married when, and then he...
And she didn't cheat on him. It's just timeline things are very fishy. Timeline things are fishy to the point where, like, blind items will speculate on
the child's paternity, which is kind of inappropriate, but
it is, but it's just because the timeline
is so hard. Tight. Yeah, it's very fishy. So I just want to say I don't understand how Jordan can't really, and I don't know why he waited this long to bring this up.
His ego is too big to, like, consider the fact that he would be the second choice and the other man in the first place. Like, he probably hates that he's not the one and only husband.
Exactly.
Like,
he wishes
he hates that concept. Nothing has to make sense. Nothing has to be consistent.
Nope.
It just has to be whatever makes Jordan look the best. So, episode 8, we start with Lisa and Marciano continuing to talk and Lisa feeling very uneasy, which leads her to then reconnect with Stassi about the whole situation. And Lisa then tells Stassi what Marciano told her, and Stassi is, like, literally shook. She's like, I just talked to Jordan, and he did not say that.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you try to lead Stassi astray, she gets very, very upset.
Why didn't Marciano bring that up before now, though?
Literally.
Like, you could have used that the first fucking moment that you got called out. Like, then everybody would have been like, okay, maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe it's not so bad.
That's the thing. Why are these new excuses just, like, tossed out?
Popping up.
Yeah.
That would have been helpful at the beginning. The crew is setting up the create your own pizza station for DadTok, Stassi, and, I think it was just DadTok and Stassi's group, right?
Yes.
So DadTok is talking while they're eating their pizzas, and Marciano, okay, so, like, Zach is talking, right? He's telling all this story to the group.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, Marciano told us that Jessie made it feel like they had feelings. And Jordan literally scoffs. He's like, ugh. And he's, like, eating his, like.
Yeah.
So funny.
Cannot believe it.
Then Marciano comes around and tries to bring a drink out, and it's really awkward. And then, like, Jordan keeps on his rant, and he says something that he says so often. And it grinds my gears every single time.
Oh, Go ahead.
No, you know what I'm going to say.
Do you know how a emasculating that is.
Emasculate, yes. That's like his go-to line. Like, okay, bro, nobody else was thinking about how emasculating it was.
Even if she fully cheated on you with somebody, nobody is like, that must mean that you're not a man.
You're a fucking bitch, bro.
The only people that think that are closeted.
And that's why he thinks that, allegedly.
Jordan says that he knows that Jesse and Marciano didn't sleep together because Marciano just passed out, and that she wouldn't have sex with Jordan because even like when Jordan says all the right things, she doesn't sleep with him.
Yes,
like
I
she's
remember
like,
that.
Or he's like, even when I say like, your body looks so sexy, you're so hot, even when I do all the right things, she doesn't even sleep with me. So like, she's not gonna sleep with him. That's literally his reasoning right here.
That's freaking hilarious. I didn't understand that that's what he was saying the first time. I was really like, what?
That's like classic narcissistic sort of like mindset, right?
100%.
Where it's like, I wouldn't be able, if I actually thought that, that's something I would only say to you, and I would literally have to be like, okay, don't think I'm like so obsessed with myself when I say this. Like, I would have the self-awareness to say that.
Exactly.
Whereas he like thinks this is so like logical
like,
that he just like tosses it off the cuff.
Yes.
Like he's like, oh yeah, well she wouldn't sleep with him because I tell her she's beautiful and she doesn't sleep with me.
Yeah. Like everybody in the world wants to have sex with me. What do you mean? So Jordan then is talking to the guys, and he's like, yeah, Marciano did it to get the Mormon wives clout.
Oh yeah, he was just trying to hop on because it was the biggest show. Which, like, maybe that's right. Maybe Marciano was like, Mormon wives is popping off, I'm gonna get on that. But didn't Jordan literally say that him and DadTok were coming to the villa so that they could grow and DadTok could stand on their own feet?
Yes, like, are you
Is
literally
that you not using Vanderpump Villa
as your own? It's like the same. It's all projection.
It's the
all
exact same
projection on his part.
Marciano used Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Now you are using Vanderpump Villa.
It's like, yeah, you guys are kind of
That's how this works.
The exact same thing. I'm being completely
If anything, that's the exact blueprint of Vanderpump Villa.
Yeah.
I wrote, Jordan makes me love Tom Sandoval.
That is so funny because I didn't think anyone could do it, but Jordan could.
Like, something about Jordan makes me think, oh, Tom is just, like, simple.
Yeah.
Like, he
really is a simple guy that just had simple problems.
Yeah.
And you know,
he was really shooting for the stars, didn't quite reach it, so he just was, like, looking for happiness wherever, maybe just, like, little sad puppy boy. Which, like, isn't right. Horrible guy, right?
Ariana, we love you. We do not like Tom Sandoval. I'm sorry. We're not Tom Sandoval supporters.
When you put him compared to Jordan,
like, this is saying something, Ariana. Like, this is how much we don't like Jordan.
And that's just, like, vibes of somebody being scary. Because, like, Jordan didn't even cheat on somebody for 10 straight years.
Exactly.
But Jordan seems like I would rather find out I've been cheated on for that long. Like, that would shatter me. Than, like, be emotionally abused for even half that time.
Yeah. That's so true. So, you know what? Tom Sandoval, congratulations. Today is your day.
Today is your day.
Today is your day.
That all might have been so shameful to say, so. TBD on that in the cut.
Tom Sandoval, love ya.
We love you, Tom.
We love you so much. No, I'm just kidding. Ariana, I'm sorry. Stassi then stops Jordan to bring up the tea she just heard. The fact that Jesse was married when Jordan met her.
And then Stassi says something to Zach. She's like, why didn't you guys say anything? And Zach says, it's a super sensitive story and not ours to tell.
It's not our story to tell. Shut your bitch ass up, dude. What
do you think this is?
Talking about?
What do you think this is? Also, you have been seeing other people dragged through the mud through this entire thing, and you're just like, well, other people's stories are too sensitive.
The whole reason DadTok is at the villa is because you guys got too fucking invested in this story between Marciano and Jesse. So what do you mean that this is a super sensitive topic and not your story to tell? And then Lisa's like, okay, tonight we're celebrating our 43rd wedding anniversary, her and Ken, and they're dropping a new gin, which I looked up and I was wondering if I could get it expedited to have it here today.
Oh, let's see if we could try
But it is not, I couldn't find it at a place that I felt confident ordering it from yet.
Okay.
So we need to
TBD.
maybe wait on that. Maybe look a little bit more into
Brand
it.
deal?
We'll see. Brand deal? Question mark.
Lisa
We love you.
Vanderpump?
Lisa Vanderpump, we love you. I love that the crew has walkies. Like when they're putting together this 43rd anniversary party, they're all communicating on walkies, and I feel like you see it more in the next few episodes.
Yeah, you can tell that they're really working.
Yes.
Which I like.
I really did enjoy that, but it reminded me of my other jobs that I had at freaking Best Buy and shit, like where everyone would have walkies.
I love this
and
setup.
working at a
So
restaurant.
official. Then the Love Overboard girls do arrive. So we got Gia. Oh yeah, and Gia. So Gia's like the guest of honor.
Because she won.
Because she won.
Love Overboard, as you would know if you watched our recap on it.
Correct. If
Word.
you haven't, watch it or just go back and watch our recap.
Watch our recap. Don't even go back and watch it. You don't need to watch
Yeah,
that.
we're better.
You can just listen
Our
to
commentary.
us on your way to
Chef's
work,
kiss.
while you're cleaning. Like, I feel like it'd be way
Yeah.
easier to do that instead of sitting down and watching a show. So you let us know.
Yeah, then you can fill yourself in on all of this.
Yeah.
Because Gia, I thought it was really interesting that she's like, Lexi and Lo are my girls. They're my ride or dies. And Bella is here. She's a girl that was on the show too that had a big personality.
I thought that was interesting. I don't know why they all didn't mesh.
Also, why was that intro needed?
Why
Couldn't
was
you just
that
say
need-
like, and I'm
I
here
thought the
with
same
3
thing.
other girls from the show.
Like,
Why did you have to decipher?
that you and Bella are not on the same terms, because it's not like we ever see your guys' like relationship beyond that. You know, like if you would have told us like you all were good friends, I wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't
like,
judge
different,
you for
you know?
being friends with Bella.
Yeah.
I'm just confused by that. It seemed kind of mean.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
So we do also need to talk about, this is a tangent, but Tim and Gia from Love Overboard, Tim's who wins with Gia,
yes.
they've definitely broken up.
Yes.
Because they were straight up posting with each other constantly after the show.
Yeah.
And showing like throwbacks. Like I remember seeing their Halloween costume.
Uh-huh.
And suddenly all of the posts of each other are gone off their social medias.
Now.
Yeah.
So does that mean, but even here at the villa, which was filmed last July, she said it's complicated and I'm figuring it out. Like chronologically, I'm like so confused, because was it just because the season had finally aired, or the series had aired, that Gia was like, now I can post this and not spoil the outcome?
I don't know, because it's really weird that they have since been deleted.
Well, I think now she deleted it because they're not together anymore. Like maybe she posted them when the series came out and they were still together.
And then she deleted it when Villa came out?
Well, she probably deleted it. Like maybe they got back together after Villa and then were dating. Like
And then
when
she
the
was
show
posting
came out.
that.
When Love Overboard came out.
Yes.
And so then, like, when Love Overboard came out, she's like, okay, I can finally post these.
But between
Love Overboard
and Villa, they were
broke
working
up.
things out.
Exactly.
And that's why she said, like, I'm definitely off the market, but I'm, like... Right, because didn't she say, like, she's not single, but she...
Yeah, but it's complicated or something like that. So I want to think that after the show, they probably were thinking about logistics of it, and they were probably like, okay, maybe not. I don't know,
Yeah.
who knows. But then by that time, and when Love Overboard aired, I think they were probably dating again.
She has also been posting reels and TikToks that are clearly, like, something dramatic happened.
Yeah.
Because it's, like one's,
cheating.
Like, with her mom, like, when they try to talk to you again, but I already told my mama.
Yes, what you did. Yeah.
Like, what did he do?
I know. I'm like, I need to know.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that was some
Crazy.
tea right there for all
Gia
of our
said she
people.
never watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, so she was...
I thought that was funny.
Which,
She was like, do you guys win money?
I think it's weird that we don't see a ton of Love Overboard interaction.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because the main storyline was that one of them slept with Dakota, and that's who slept with Dakota?
Rumor has it, allegedly, Lexi
That is exactly who I was gonna guess.
and Dakota had a fling. But I guess Alyssa and Dakota make out at some point. And so
But then Alyssa has also, like, posted things being like, it sucks when people think that you've slept with, like, a toxic whatever.
Exactly. Alyssa was like, oh, people think I slept with him when in all reality I just kissed him, but you guys didn't get to see that, so now everybody thinks that I'm the one that fucked him, even though they cut out all of the Lexi and Dakota stuff. So it's like...
And I saw somebody clip an episode from Mormon Wives. Did you see this?
Yes, where Jesse and Jordan are
Jesse
talking.
and Jordan are talking, and Jordan is like talking about Alyssa and
Lexi,
the girl from Love Overboard, but he doesn't say her name, so
yes,
it was Lexi.
It was Lexi.
And so when he's talking about, like, he slept with her, and you can't really tell which one he's talking about.
People are thinking it's about
Lexi.
Alyssa, but it's about Lexi.
You know who I would love to hear commentary about this from?
Who?
James, like, he posts some things kind of alluding to drama between them, and I don't know.
He's such a pick-me. But Meredith and Chase are talking to each other at the bar the next day. Meredith is in her talking head and is not shy about the fact that they've hooked up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So then she's like, Chase is kind of acting weird today, which he did seem to be acting weird to me.
I thought he was being weird, yeah.
What was
I
he
just
doing?
thought he was being, like, typical, like, kind of brush-off guy, like...
Okay.
Short answers, you know, like, trying to not lead her on anymore. Like, I thought it felt like he was like, okay, I think I kind of want to, like...
explore other options.
Hunt for something else tonight and get it.
Yeesh. And we go and see the beginning of this party for Ken and Lisa, and they're talking about how they're launching their Portobello Road.
Oh yes, this is the tasting, and it's led by Sam. And when Sam was in front of everyone, like,
wait, is this Sam? Lisa's...
Bartender Sam.
Okay,
sorry.
Bartender Sam.
Bartender Sam, because nephew
Lisa's
Sam is back.
Sam
He's
is
there for the party.
Well. Yep.
But Bartender Sam is up there, and he's talking about the gin, and he's describing how to do all the process, and then also the drama kind of starts happening at one end of the table, and Sam goes around to continue his instruction with the Georgie and the Georgia, and, you know, prioritizing them. And I, in this moment, clocked that he was going to get Star Staff, which he did.
He did.
Yeah, I was like, this is it. This is him gunning for Star Staff.
That's funny.
This is excellent work. He's like, yep, I'm just going to meander around the drama and make sure the guests are continuing to absorb the instruction, because clearly they don't care.
Yep.
Yeah, he just absolutely slayed that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we Lisa and Stassi?
The way they were talking.
That's so us.
Yeah, I feel like the way Lisa and Stassi kind of hash out the drama is very us.
I agree.
I feel like if Stassi and Lisa Vanderpump had a podcast, it would sound very similar to our podcast.
To our conversations. Yeah, I really do love how they interact with each other. That's so sweet. That's perfect. Wait, so would you be Lisa?
Yeah, for sure.
I just knew that you would be Lisa.
For sure.
I feel like I would definitely be the
You
Stassi.
have, like you're... like, really free with your words.
Yes, very much
and,
Stassi
like,
coded.
Stassi is very much like that. Like, really quick, whereas, like, I definitely am not shy.
But you're very eloquent.
I feel like I'll pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a pause.
Yeah.
Think before you speak, unlike me.
Which I think that's the perfect balance. I think
It
that's
is.
why I enjoy watching Lisa and Stassi talk so much.
I wonder if one of them is an earth sign and one of them is a water sign.
Maybe.
Hold on, let me look. Sorry.
We gotta know.
Do it. We gotta do it.
I'm a Virgo.
Will you look up Stassi? I'll look up
Yes.
Lisa. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lisa is a Virgo. What's her birthday?
June 24th.
She's a Cancer. That's really funny.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's awesome. So, okay, who's going to tell me that astrology isn't real?
That is
After
crazy.
that-
So me and Lisa are Virgos, and Stassi and Veronica are Cancers. That crazy.
Is crazy. No wonder.
Stassi is telling Lisa that she, like, confronted Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And Stassi is, like, going off about, like, how mad she is about it. And Lisa's just like,
Then we see Hannah and Marciano talking, and it's like Hannah is really going through it, and, you know, this is also monotonous.
Now that we're saying all this out loud, I'm realizing that Hannah and Jordan are actually kind of similar.
Hannah and Jordan might be soulmates.
Bookmark it.
Bookmark it, baby. Bookmark it.
Hannah then complains about Hagen because
Talking shit about her yet again.
Yep, which I have seen endless shit talking of Hannah. Or, like, Hannah talking
Hannah
shit
about
about
Hagen
Hagen.
from earlier.
That's narcissism, right?
How
like,
many
you are not
times-
self-aware enough to see that hypocrisy.
Yes. How
Like-
many times in the last 4 episodes did we have to put Hannah talk shit about Hagen?
Every 2 seconds.
Like,
Because
crazy.
also, the producers are like, you're on fucking camera.
Yes.
And so, even if in the moment you think that you can say this stuff, when they edit it, they're going to show 6 clips of you doing the exact opposite of what you're saying.
And it's gonna come back to bite you.
It's
right
going to come back to bite
rear.
you. Dom and Anthony do start to go in about Gabriella and her work ethic, which I haven't seen. And I feel like I have not seen anybody else say anything bad about Gabriella, if
I
anything.
haven't seen anyone freaking do anything except for the kitchen people, which is like expected. Well, no, I've seen everybody do the equal amount of work, you know?
I think
Kitchen people work their asses off, but like...
calling Sage out maybe for not working made sense.
Yeah.
Maybe calling Nick out. Like, Nick,
Yep.
he got
Agree.
demoted.
Most you've ever seen Nick work is he's cleaning a wine glass or cleaning a drinking glass, you know?
I saw him in this last episode shake a martini and pretend it was a penis.
Oh, that's right. How could we forget?
Yeah,
He's
so-
very important.
So that was some hard work. Hard
Mm-hmm.
work. But yeah, so they are saying that Gabriella has, like, kind of let the team down. She's constantly coming into the kitchen and just kind of, like, joking around like a friend.
Meandering.
So that's interesting. We got to clock that because that is going to be a big thing for Chef Anthony.
Big point
Which
of
we don't
contention.
usually see a lot of Chef Anthony, so very
No.
alarming to see him so upset.
So we see the crew then getting ready for dinner, and it's their biggest event of the entire season. Gabriella lets us know. And it's Ken and Lisa's 43rd anniversary, and they have 3 guest groups there that evening, which is pretty crazy. Thinking about, like, the last 2 seasons, I don't think they had any more than 2 at one time.
And also, what a wild group of people to have for your
Yeah.
43rd anniversary.
DadTok.
Like, I had a meaningful dinner with DadTok and the women from Love Overboard.
Overboard and Stassi's.
and Georgie and Georgia.
And Georgie and Georgia and everyone else. I love that you put, I think they could have cut even more to code out.
There were
because...
times where they would suddenly, like, zoom in on him.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, that definitely should have been cut.
Like, someone
I'm
missed
terrified.
something. Somebody missed that, bestie.
Um,
But then it was pretty obvious that Bella wanted Tyler. And
oh, yeah,
they
she
had to
says
make
it
known.
to Gabriella. Like,
Gabriella's
Gabriella's walking
like-
around, and Bella says, is anyone with that guy? And Gabriella says, oh, she's with my best friend, or something.
Yeah.
And Bella's like, oh, shoot. Which, it was just, like, a cute, respectful girl
Yeah.
conversation. But
Yeah,
also
I thought so,
very funny, because that is basically everything that happens to Bella on Love Overboard.
Yeah.
This episode was very Bella on Love Overboard.
I did think the same. I thought so too.
Like, I feel bad for Bella. I'm excited to see her on the mob. I hope she...
I know. I really hope,
hope
she
she
has
does
a
well.
fun time on there. Yeah, I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah, Stassi does a big toast to Ken and Lisa.
Their anniversary.
Yep, this being the group honoring them as a couple is so weird.
And you know, everybody's really admiring Ken and Lisa's marriage, but there's a lot of tea on Reddit that we could dedicate an episode to. Maybe that's what we do next, is we could just dedicate an episode to some
I don't know any of that.
the alleged allure between Ken and Lisa.
Is it that he's a little fabulous?
I don't know about that, but it is about him not being
Faithful?
faithful. Allegedly. You know, I never want to talk bad about them because I really love them. Like, they've
She
never...
might be okay with them.
Yeah, but I've just heard things on Reddit.
Okay, yes, I would love
So
to
maybe
learn
we
more.
do, like, a little episode about
Yes.
it. And just with a quick disclaimer that we love them. But I'm just exposing what I've learned. So, anyhow.
Yes, need to know more.
Yes. So we'll do that as our next episode after we finish
Okay,
this
cool.
up. So then we see Stassi, and Stassi doesn't, so they're all in a room together, and Georgie announces to her that she bought a plane ticket and she's moving her freaking shit to Los Angeles, and she's like, hey, can I stay with you until I find a job in a place? And then Stassi's like, why would you move to LA if you don't have a job or a place lined up?
Yeah, she's like, you're just gonna mooch off me.
Yeah, and who's to say how long you're gonna be there?
We'll watch the show.
Yes, we'll watch the frickin' show.
My prediction for the first season of Stassi's show.
Yes.
Is that it's gonna be, Beau getting a vasectomy.
So funny.
Maybe. Won't he get a vasectomy? Are they gonna... Like, maybe
Season
it'll go
one...
the other way. Maybe it'll be having another baby.
Yeah.
But
Season 1 will be ended with that decision.
I think it will be something about that. And it is going to be the sisters moving in and the drama surrounding that.
And maybe Georgie finding a job, going job hunting, getting rejected, stuff like that.
Maybe, like, them becoming the nanny.
Yes, exactly. You know, I thought that was funny when in here Stassi said... You're going to help with the kids. She's like, we don't need help with the kids. She's like, because, you know, she's probably just like, we have a freaking nanny, probably 3 nannies. Like, we don't need, you're not going to help with the kids.
Another thing about this, Beau knew about those before him.
And you know why? Is because remember last season, his whole thing was, man, I really just want to get back to work.
Yeah.
I just really want to start working again and do my own thing and not be a stay-at-home dad. And he's like, maybe this could be our opportunity to have me go back to work. This was in his grand plan all along. And when Stassi is confronting Georgie about it, she's like, I feel like, or she's like, and you didn't talk to us about it. And then she's like, you didn't talk to me about it. So it makes me think that then she kind of picked up on it too, that Beau did have some kind of notion about it, you know.
We see a little bit of DadTok and Love Overboard people mingling, which... you know, we, again, have speculated that we don't see a lot of because we think it's mostly Dakota Lexi, probably.
Right. That's why I feel like... Because we didn't see a lot of Lexi at all, actually. And I feel like it's probably because everything they cut was with Dakota.
Yeah, I think probably, like, Lauren and Bella didn't have a lot going on. Obviously, Gia didn't because she was with Tim.
Yep.
And so I think the whole connection with Love Overboard was probably Lexi.
Exactly.
With Dakota.
And because she was not even in it, like, at all.
It's so weird that they were so...
So weird.
And then Jordan comes up to Marciano from behind and is like, let's go talk. And Marciano literally goes, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Like, he got startled. He's like,
oh shit.
And so now Jordan seems to be trying to make it... I don't know. He's like, just think about it. I have children.
Yeah,
just think about that.
He's now trying to... play less like the I'm attacking you and more like a...
Please don't make my wife cheat on me.
Yeah,
I
like,
have children.
I'm the victim here.
Yes, he's doing Darvo.
Yes. They end the talk. That seems to be kind of... They're moving on, but both of their, like, talking heads are like, yeah, obviously, like, we're never gonna like each other.
Yeah. So then we see Hagen and Hannah sitting down and talking. And he literally just lays it all out for her and is like, Hannah, this is why we're not friends. And this is why I can't be friends with you.
And she does exactly what
she
says.
Interrupts all the freaking time. I thought it got really frustrating. Even when he was calling her out for interrupting, she fucking interrupted him.
Which, like, we will interrupt each other.
No, but it's like not, it's in a way where like I kind of want you to. Where it's like I literally will start sentences with no plan on ending them because I'm hoping that she will finish them. Like, this is a completely different thing.
It's not like you are like voicing your concerns about me, like actually like trying to have
a meaningful
like
conversation.
I need to hear
get
what
through
you're
to
saying.
You. Yes, like, and most of the time Erin and I talk, it's just we're bouncing off each other anyways. That, like, Hagen was trying to have a serious conversation and, like, lay out
You're wrong.
how... Yeah.
You're wrong.
How
like,
he was
imagine
feeling.
if I did that when you talked.
Just interrupting. It was literally infuriating to watch. So I felt so bad for Hagen, and you could tell he was kind of getting emotional because it's, like... And how everyone pointed out later, he, like, went and visited her family and, like, knew her and, like, felt like they were friends before this. So I think it speaks volumes that he's like, I can't be your friend anymore.
Even just, like, being interrupted so much, like, has made me, like, my voice quiver and, like, stuff like that when I've been in conversations like that.
Oh, yeah.
When I've been in, like, somewhat... I guess I would say, like, maybe, like, sibling type like situations.
Domineering.
Where, like,
yeah,
you're, like, trying to fight with your sibling and they're, like, you can't quite get, like, the wording that you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And so, like, you get emotional and it's not even that you're, like, sad. It's just, like, your body cannot process
you're, like,
getting the words out. Like, That's exactly what was happening to Hagen. And bookmark it, exactly what happens after the finale, too. Oh.
Just, like, dysregulation, basically.
Yeah.
So then Hagen's like, I'm taking a step back from our friendship. Like, love ya, but can't do this anymore. And so then Marciano is, like, overhears this conversation they're having because everyone's, like, right outside.
And he has
and
to,
he
like,
runs
run to
up
her.
and is like, and all the people are trying to come inside. And he's like, no, you can't come inside. Stop it. And being so dramatic.
Like, trying to eavesdrop. And Hannah is, like, saying, like, she doesn't want to be given an ultimatum by friends.
Yep. So then Hagen walks off and is like, okay, like, we're done here then. So then we see them all hanging out by the pool, which is where Marciano just came from. Mm-hmm. And they're all just doing their own thing.
Yes, this is, like, we're going to start partying a little bit, right? Absolutely. And everyone is like, raise your hand if you're taken. And the people who are seeing other people or uninterested in whatever craziness is about to unfold, raise your hands. And Tyler does not raise his hands. And so then Bella, because Bella's supposed to kiss someone. That's what it is. Yes. It's like a truth or dare sort of thing. And Bella is like, I want to kiss Tyler. And then Tyler's like, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm with someone. It's like, why didn't you raise your hand then?
Yeah, we don't like that. And then we see Charlie and Love dance in the hot tub. She gives her a lap dance, but they end up just literally air humping, whatever.
Like, literally, he's just, like, throwing her around.
Yeah. Alyssa and Nick kiss. We see more of Stassi's and her sister's drama. And Bo is, like, wanting to just settle it down. Like, all of this is happening while everyone's out.
Yeah.
Still going on. Stassi is, like, being a little bit too much. And
both her and her sister are drunk.
Drunk. And Stassi then throws out there on national television that she paid for Georgie's wedding and then had to Venmo her to pay for her divorce.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Erin, just know I would do that for you, but I would never tell people about it.
Part of me
thinks, I mean, like, not that you would ever need it, but...
Is this just Stassi and her sister being like, I cannot believe we finally are here and we have a TV show. Okay, this is the storyline we're going to do. Like, yeah. Okay, you're going to be this person. Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. And, like, they just throw all in.
And just, yeah.
And they're like, we finally have our reality show. We're finally like the Kardashians. We always wanted this.
And they got it. They freaking got it. I don't
Maybe
think
not. Maybe this is really how they are.
I'm going to say it's going to get 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It's going to get 2 seasons.
If it's centered around her and her sister, that's going to get exhausting really quick. JJ leads a yoga class. We see JJ. We rarely see JJ.
Yeah, but this is his time to shine. He's leading
Take
the
your
yoga
shirt
class.
off.
Yeah.
He does.
He's like, okay.
He does. We get the final breakfast with DadTok. Zach is saying that he really liked meeting Stassi, and then he stops himself from saying something. What was he going to say?
You know what I thought was funny is he said, she's really brave or something like that.
Oh, she's so badass.
Yeah. And then, like...
And then he's like, I think she's... Oh, no, I won't say that. And then they're like, tell us later. And he's
yeah. He was definitely going to say, like, really hot.
Ben said... Because I was watching with Ben. Ben was like, was he going to say, like, she was the most badass person he's ever met? And I was like, what if that was what he was going to say?
And then he's like, I can't say that about my wife. But also, why would you ever think that somebody is more badass than your wife who just did Dancing with the Stars 2 months postpartum?
But then maybe that's why he stopped himself. So
but then he's like, I'll tell you guys later. Like, he thought he was still right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Lisa then is like, man, I really hope Lisa and Jordan work things out and are able to. And we obviously see what happened with them. So they definitely
did not work it out. Well, they did work it out with a lawyer.
They did. That's awesome. And I'm happy for her. So then Lisa gives DadTok their comment card. They have the last breakfast. And so do the Love Overboard women, and she gives them their comment card.
I wrote, if they leave and my nightmares are over, I will not sleep for a week. Jordan's face is so haunting. Permanent shudders down my spine.
So bad. Then we see Georgie and Georgia leave, which is Stassi and both sisters, obviously. And then the Love Overboard women leave, and Lisa goes over everyone's comment card. Star staff for DadTok was Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
The star staff for Love Overboard was Gabriella. So then Lisa's like, you guys are off tonight, go do whatever you want. And Hagen and Sam cuts to them talking about how Italy was way better after Marciano and Hannah left. Like, you can tell these people are just stewing in their hatred.
Yeah.
Sam wanted to know if Hannah wanted to switch rooms.
And it's, like, short and so awkward.
And it's so awkward, and Hannah's like, yeah, sure. Like, just so random.
They switch rooms. Hannah goes to Dom and is like, okay, I'm your new roommate. Dom is hardcore on Hannah's side. And then Hannah tells Dom that a reason her and Marciano are so bonded and why she can't move on from this is because Hannah at some point was pregnant with Marciano and she had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
And she says that that's why her and Marciano are so bonded.
Yeah.
And why they have such a tumultuous relationship. Because they shouldn't be together, but something about that always brings them together.
And they're trauma bonded.
Mm-hmm. Emotional discussion. Next morning, we wake up to Dom leaving and we see that Marciano and Hannah slept snuggling up in the smallest twin bed I've ever seen in my entire life. Choosing to sleep in that is crazy.
That's it. I would have literally gotten up and slept in a different bed after having sex with somebody. Like, I would not be sleeping in that twin-ass bed with you.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
I would say, I'm going to be over here. Yeah. Give me a little tap in the morning if you'd like to say hello.
Yeah, like, I'll cuddle you in the morning, but I'm not going to go to sleep like that. I'm so sorry, boss.
Absolutely not.
So
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss.
Lisa then is like roaming around and pops up in the window.
And is like, what are you guys doing? And then she's like, wow, Hannah, you look like you're glowing today. And Dom's like, well, you want to know why? One thing about Dom is he's a fucking big-ass mouth. He has a big-ass mouth. He will tell anybody anything at any time.
But then also, Hannah is like, yeah, you can tell her.
Yeah, you can tell her. And then Lisa gets pissed as fuck.
Because Hannah and Marciano fucked in the bathroom.
Yeah, and Dom is like, yeah, they fucked in the bathroom.
And yeah, Lisa's like, we've been through this.
She's like, how many fucking times do I have to go through this with you? And really, I don't think we have to go much more into it because it's the same freaking thing over and over again.
It is. And that's how we start episode 9 too.
Exactly.
I literally wrote welcome Lisa because she's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We've been here before. Why haven't you grown from this? And it's like,
what is going on?
We've been here.
So then Anthony actually pulls Lisa aside and is like, I need to talk to you about Gabriella just not being a good house manager, I guess. And Lisa looks very disappointed when she hears this. Like, I don't know why. Like, she's very much Team Gabriella here.
She seems just kind of like when one of your kid comes and tattles about something so stupid and just bothered whatever project you were doing.
Yes, exactly.
Like, this just sounds like you don't mesh with a coworker. Like, get fucking through that.
Over it.
The staff take a break. Oh, yeah. She gives them a little retreat. The men go to the
whole
pub.
Day. Yes, they have a whole
and
free
the
day.
women have, like, massages, facials, all this stuff. A spa day by the pool. That's right.
That's so nice. So as the guys are loading into the car to go to the brewery, Marciano says, you can hear him say, Dom, we're riding in the same car, buddy. Like, because he's like, I know you're going to talk shit about me if we're not in the same car together. Like, he says it in a joking way.
That's so funny.
But I was wondering if you picked up on that when he said that.
I did not, but that's so funny.
He's like, we're riding in the same car, buddy. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, the girls then start playing Fuck, Marry, Fire.
By the pool.
Cher says that she would fuck Sam, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Oh my gosh, I died when Stassi was like, you guys gonna add Bo?
She's like, I want to hear people want my husband. I want to hear it. I thought that was funny.
She's so silly.
So then it cuts back to the guys all cheersing in the pub.
Oh yeah, like almost all the girls are like, they would fire
Marciano. And then like it comes to Hannah and she's like, I would marry him. I'm kind of skipping forward a little bit.
Oh, go for it.
So, well, first we see the guys get into it at the pub. Marciano calls Hagen a scumbag for his relationship. Hagen then rants to Dom, and then Marciano is wearing a hat that says main character, which is very fitting. I had to throw that in there. But then, like, they're all kind of brawling, and obviously Dom and Marciano are on the same side. And Hagen is not Team Marciano. So then we see Hannah, and they ask her about, who she would marry or whatever. She says freaking Marciano.
Marciano. And she's like, I know I'm going to say Marciano.
Like, girl, please.
Yes. Stassi calls her out. Hannah then just begins to try to explain her situation, and Cher is just, like, not actively listening. And Hannah gets very offended by this.
So, I mean, Sam and Dom then just start going into it, and Anthony comes to Dom's defense, of course.
Yeah, Sam's, like, calling Dom an alcoholic.
And all of this, like, because last year he kind of was. I wouldn't say he is this year, though. He probably got a talking to about it, let's be real.
Yeah.
But then Bo is like, okay, guys, let's go head back. We cut to the two groups talking crap about each other. Like, literally, it was so perfect, switching back and forth.
Yeah, you are either Hannah and Marciano or not.
You know what I came up with their name as?
What?
Their group? The Greasers. Because we have, like, Chef.
Perfect.
Dom, Marciano, Hannah. Like, it's very much giving Greasers.
That is perfect. Everyone's in the hot tub. Oh my gosh, okay.
Hannah and
this stuff where we can just blast through. We can just blast through.
Please.
This is just everyone saying the same shit that has been on everyone's minds.
The entire season.
Was Cher saying the right things? Yes. Was she saying it in the right way? No.
No.
It was just messy. All it was doing was messy. Just creating chaos. This is the whiteboard. So Marciano and Hannah are then just still reeling about the hot tub.
And they're walking inside and they're thinking to themselves, oh, what can we get even?
Yeah, how can we hurt Sam?
Yeah.
So they erase the bar's whiteboard that they use as reference every single event, which is multiple events a day.
For, what their garnish is, like what different
inventory, recipes, batches.
Like that. And
yeesh.
She just, like, runs her hand over it and, like, doesn't completely erase it, but, like, just, like, smears it.
Enough that, like, you would have to redo a lot of it.
And you
like,
probably couldn't read
shit, you can't really, like, redo some of it's tough. And then after she does it, she's like, was that bad? And Marciano goes, yeah. And then just zooms out, and they just hug each other, and Hannah just, like, gives him the lightest little spanks on the butt.
I can't with that. Yep, that sounds about right.
Yikes.
So now we're about 5 hours until the next guest check-in, and the staff is eating breakfast, and Sam finds out about the whiteboard and is pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
And Dom and Anthony are in the kitchen talking about the night before, and Anthony is like, as long as they do their job, I could care less. And I just have to say, he said, I could care less, and I think he was giving us a shout-out. And I just
Anthony, do you watch the pod?
Chef Anthony, I want to say that you know about us, so maybe we'll clip it right here, but, like, I just also want to throw out there that all the people that are like, your name is wrong. No, it's not.
You guys, we know what we're doing.
You guys, we know what our name means. We're pretty confident in what our name... We could care less.
You guys taking the time to get in our DMs to tell us our name is wrong is...
something
hilarious.
You could care less about.
It is.
So maybe you should try caring less.
Maybe what we meant is that we could care less.
We could care less. And we mean that with our chest.
Did you ever think about that?
Did you ever think about that? Anywho, so Chef Anthony, little shout out right there. So the entire staff has a meeting before the next guest group, and Sam brings up the whiteboard to Lisa in front of everyone, and she asks who did it, and she's like, Marciano, and he's like, no, and then she's like, who did it? Somebody come clean, and Hannah's like, okay, I did it. And then she's like, I did it with Marciano, and Lisa's like, Marciano, did you just lie to me? Like, I just asked you if you did it. You said no. And he's like, well, I was there. I didn't do it, though. Like, so stupid.
Already ready to save his ass and not Hannah's, which is hilarious.
Yeah. And so then, like, afterwards, Hannah's like, fine, I'll just redo it. And then Chef is like, good. Problem solved. Let's, like, get back to work or whatever.
Yeah, Chef is like, let's move past this.
And then...
let it be a big deal, Chef.
Lisa is like, well, no, like, I want to talk about what I want to talk about. And then he's like, well, why don't we talk about the Gabriella situation of her not doing anything, and, like, brings it up in front of everyone.
And gets so upset.
And gets so upset that he storms off and says nobody's taking him seriously. So then Marciano chases after him.
He literally goes, Chef, wait!
Chef, wait! And then Dom goes and chases after him, too. They're in the kitchen. And everyone is shocked that Chef Anthony walked out, because what the hell? That was so out of character for him.
It was. We never see anything of him, and if we see something, it's him basically, like, denouncing drama.
Yeah, and, like, being nice, right?
he's always just like, just do your job. Don't talk shit about other people.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a big, big thing about somebody else.
So then Lisa follows Chef to the kitchen and is trying to make amends, and they end up apologizing, and Chef does go back, long story short.
I was just going to say that, like, watching Marciano, Anthony, Dom, and Sam interact, they all, even Sam, even though I do like Sam, like, and Anthony, I will say.
Yeah.
But they push such toxic masculinity, and just the way they act is so hyper emotional. It's so like, funny saying as a woman, because that's such as, you know, the woman stereotype. And then I also noted here, how are Nick and Charlie the green flags?
They literally,
like, the people who have been, you know, falling in love with a new girl every single guest group are somehow the ones that ring less alarm bells in my brain than these other guys who are having, like, diving into these toxic fights.
100%. That's so funny because, yeah, how are they the green flags out of this group?
Like, the way that Charlie and Nick would hurt me, very different than the way those guys would hurt you.
Abso-freaking-lutely. And it would scar you a lot less. Let's be so real.
Yeah.
So then once everyone returns to the meeting, we find out who the next group is.
RuPaul's Drag. Well, past contestants from RuPaul's Drag Race.
100. And Cameron Michaels is the guest of honor, and he is really trying to focus more into his personal training business, which, shout out, we love him. And he's trying to move more towards that and leave maybe drag in the past for a little bit.
But he's going to do it one last
time. But he's going to freaking go out with a bang and do it one last time. So we find out Lisa loves drag queens, and we love that.
Yeah, she loves the art and the theater of it. Me too.
Yep. Then Lisa asks if they can come together and bring the summer to a close on a high note.
If anyone were to do it, it would be the drag queens.
Exactly. They're fun, lighthearted. So they welcome them all in. Everybody arrives. The drag luggage.
The separate vehicles for the bags and bags and bags.
So freaking funny.
Wardrobe, makeup, probably prosthetics, probably chest pieces.
Yep.
I can't even imagine how much it cost them to check those bags.
Holy shit, I didn't even think about that.
Each one of those bags cost $75 at least.
Could you freaking imagine? They're probably spending at least $400, $500 in just checked bags.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's freaking nuts. So then Hagen takes the drag queens on the grand tour of everything, and they have their welcome dinner. But then it shows everybody at kind of like this subtle drag show where just the drag queens are dressed up. And everybody kind of comes up with their own name that they'd make themselves if they were a drag queen.
Hagen picks the name Serotonin, which is really clever.
I thought that was really funny. The drag queens gave him that name. I was wondering if
they gave it to him? Okay. That's a really good name.
Really, really good name. So then Marciano, what was that?
Marciano then, like, enters the room and decides to, like, start doing a striptease type dance.
What was that?
I don't know. It was really awkward and gross. And literally all the drag queens are just like, okay.
Yeah, and everybody else was too. Like, Sam was like, what the fuck was that, buddy? So then Charlie's... Okay, I had to shout out Charlie's name.
Please.
Charlotte Milk.
What?
I love him so much. Charlotte Milk.
And you could just tell the drag queens were like, okay.
Okay, girl, whatever you're saying.
Oh, all right. I see
That's
how
great,
you got
sweetie.
there. You said Charlotte. And you said drag
Charlie
queen's
milk?
boobs, milk. Okay.
Well, maybe...
No, maybe... Was it supposed to be like chocolate milk?
Maybe his nickname is like Charlie Milk or something, and like people call him like chocolate milk or like Charlie Milk. I don't know. Charlotte Milk. You know, you see where
the
I'm
way
coming from?
I was thinking.
I don't like that.
Titties.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
It cuts to the greasers. The greasers talking in the kitchen. LOL. Yes.
And Chef is talking about Sam, and he literally comes in, and they all gang up on Sam. Hannah says they ganged up on her in the hot tub, which, like, this is your point, but
yeah,
she isn't wrong.
She isn't wrong. She got ganged up on in the hot tub.
And it was mean.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're ganging up on Sam, so it's like...
It all comes around. You guys just don't know how to handle conflict.
So then Marciano literally starts shit between Dom and Sam and then fucking walks away. Like, I forget what he said. It was, like, about the drinking thing, wasn't it? Like, you said that...
He comes up and he's like, you said that he's an alcoholic. And then... That's not even what he said clearly, because Sam was like, no, that's not what I said.
Yeah.
But Dom is already going at him about
like,
that.
Yeah.
And then Marciano literally goes, ugh, I can't deal with this, and, like, walks away. Like, you just planted that seed.
In their brain. What's the saying? The rotten apple spoils the bunch?
Yeah.
That's the saying.
That's right. Yeah.
See, it didn't sound right in my head. Maybe that
A rotten apple spoils the bunch. Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
Marciano and Hannah spoiling season. Is that what that means?
Yes, exactly. I think that they're tainting this season. I think it's...
I want to focus on other things.
I want it to be more lighthearted and bubbly. I want it more Hagen. I don't want more Marciano.
Which, again, is this Dakota's fault?
Yes.
Is this Taylor Frankie Paul's fault?
Yes.
Are we seeing so much of this because we lost an entire plot line?
Yeah. No, for real. That's hilarious.
Because there should be we should have seen 5 times the Love Overboard content than we did.
So that is where we'll be leaving it today, but
yes.
I'm really excited. Our next episode will just be the finale, and then
just a quickie, so
just
the audio.
Yep.
And we're going to do a little thing special. We're going to have
a special guest, but you'll have to stay tuned to see who it is.
Ooh, yeah, we'll make it a surprise.
Email us your crazy situationship stories.
Yes.
I really want to hear about it.
We want to get your questions answered.
That is wecoulldcarelesspodcast@gmail.com. You should send us their phone number. We'll give them a call. Hopefully we don't get in trouble for this, but we'll help you get to the bottom of it, besties.
Come here, Georgie. Yeah.
We'll just have to come up with a segment name that's kind of like that.
Yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of it, besties. We'll see.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Besties.
Besties. Damn right. So,
well,
yeah.
Love ya.
Love ya. Thanks for watching. Thanks for going on this journey of Vanderpump Villa with us.
The journey.
Such a journey. Such a fun journey.
Such a fun journey.
Love ya.
Love ya until next time.
Bye.
You can find more of us on TikTok and Instagram at We Could Care Less Pod, and watch these episodes on YouTube at We Could Care Less Podcast.